Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kendall. I apologize for my voice. I'm still trying to get over this stupid cold. But I wanted to get this video up. This is celebrating my 1 year on YouTube, at least doing pens. I've done a few other game design stuff. But yes, pen videos started February 11th last year. So to celebrate, I want to do a giveaway. There will be 3 winners, 3 prizes, and I want to basically walk through what I have available for the giveaway, how it will work, including the timeline, and yeah, so let's jump in. Thanks. Okay, so before I walk through, I do want to just give a visual here. So there will be 3 prizes, but this dollar bill here represents a $25 gift certificate. So that if these are not your cup of tea, or if you live outside of the United States and I'm not shipping outside the US, you have the other option. So there is option here, so everyone can be part of this, even if you're international. So to go through this, I do want to say you've got to be 18 years or older. You need to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, like and comment on this video, and then there is a form linked in the description that you need to fill out. So and I should say the gift certificate can be to Goulet pens. It can be to any online retailer of your choice. So the gift cards are $25. So these obviously have to be worth a little more because these are used, and of course these are as is condition, but they're well taken care of, lightly used. I don't have original packaging, for any of this, so they'll be packaged well, but don't expect anything that way. A few of these I've gone over in the past because they were part of a prior giveaway. Actually, these 4 items here, and I've got them in groups. So these 2 pens will go together. This pen and this ink will go together, and then this Noodler's Triple Tail is worth quite a bit more, and it will just be its own. So I have 3 physical prize options, but there will be 3 winners, even if everyone selects, gift certificates. But here's what we have: the Triple Tail. This is a Noodler's pen. I have a video on this. Actually, it's called De-Stinking a Noodler's Pen, and it has a cool nib. It's got the 3 tines. This was $61.60 when I bought it from Goulet. Get a good view of the nib there. Everything functions well. It's just, I don't reach for it. It is a really wet writer with that music nib, but it does, even after all of the steps I did, it still has that distinctive smell that is part of Noodler's pens. And so, it's just one of those things. If it's something that doesn't bother you, this would be an amazing prize. Definitely worth entering for this. If you are sensitive to smells, or you don't like the smell that I'm talking about, then pass this one by. Find a different option. So that's the Triple Tail. And next up, we've got the Noodler's Red Black, and this is a Hongdian Forest Rainbow with a fine nib. I purchased this on Amazon for $20. It's a great pen. It's beautiful with this rainbow color. It is a fine nib, and I've found that I just don't, love fine nibs as much. And the section is metal, so it can be a little slippery depending, but it's not a deal breaker. Very good pen. And it's snap cap. It's got a good sound connection there. So the Noodler's ink, this is a red-black, and it's actually, the color is quite a bit like a Rider's Blood or Ox Blood from Diamine. So it's quite a good color. I have a lot of those inks already. I haven't loved it, and I've only used it one time. So this is basically and it's Noodler, so it's a very full bottle. This was purchased from Goulet for about, this one was $14. So the reason I have these grouped this way, so this one is a 61 is what I paid. These two, I've grouped them because they each equal about $34. So anyway, these two, and then the other two over here. This is Dryden Designs. They call it a medium nib, but it's more like a fine, and it's got a good snap. Beautiful rosewood. It is a fine nib, and so this is available with this one. This brand, if I pronounce it right, is a Monaggio, and they just call it a luxury black. And these both were from Amazon. This was $20. This was about $10. These are both snap cap. This one is a little firm as well, but it snaps really well. And it's a fine nib, but it's also a hooded nib. And I've just found that I don't really love hooded nibs, and someone else could use this more than me, which is the case for all of these things. So, and again, if these aren't to your liking, then $25 to the online retailer of your choice. And in addition to these, so if you select one of these, you're in the US, I'll ship this to you. I'll write you a letter, and I'll pack it really well, and I'll include some samples of any bottles that I have. So you'll get 3 sample vials. These are just for display, but I'll let you have access to what I've got. One of the bottles I have is a Parker Penman Sapphire, which I kind of stumbled into, so I'm willing to share. It's a very rare, beautiful blue ink with a red sheen. So anyway, that's what these are. And the first place winner will get first choice, then second place and third place. They will be randomly selected, but I am going to incentivize my Patreon. So if you are a member of my Patreon page, if you're one of my first 10 patrons, then you will have a 1 in 10 chance, 10% chance that you'll win, because first place, first pick will go to a patron. Second and third place, you can merely be a YouTube subscriber, but all patrons will have three entries, versus a standard YouTube subscriber will just have 1 entry. And limit of 1 prize per person. So after the first prize is selected, after the first person is selected, I will remove their name and run it again. So the same person is not eligible to win. But yes, my Patreon page that I'm trying to promote is this idea that for $3 per month, you can be included in the pen connection, where we can run polls and we can ask questions and get feedback, a little more engaging than just comments here on YouTube, but also to have giveaways, and that these will be funded by the money that comes in. In fact, 80% of the Patreon money will go towards giveaways, either gift cards or otherwise. So the intention here is to gather some steam, gather some attention, and I want to do at least a drawing per month, but we could definitely do more, depending how many patrons we have. Okay, so Please let me know if you have a comment about a specific item, if you have questions about, anything I've missed as far as the giveaway, and uh, the and I believe that is it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I do want to say one last thing about the Patreon. If it doesn't take off, if it doesn't catch enough momentum, my plan is to refund those patrons and call it quits. So this is in an effort to make this work. If the universe is telling me that people aren't interested, we don't want to do this, that's okay too. But I figured this is a good way to kickstart it to see if it'll go. I do have a question in the forum about my Patreon idea, and it is a required question. So please let me know what you think. And be honest, there's multiple boxes. You can check more than one. And I also have a space in the forum for general feedback. This can be good, bad, in between. I really do value feedback. So, all right, good luck to everyone who enters, and that is it. Okay, thanks for sitting through that. Please leave a comment down below if I missed something, if there's a question you have about a specific item, if there's something unclear about, the video or what I'm doing. And I just want to say thanks. I really appreciate my subscribers. I'm looking forward to your feedback, and I'll check in on you soon. But before I forget, I need to say the timeline on this. So I will announce winners on Sunday, February 18th. So I need entries to be in before 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time, Saturday, February 17th. So, all right, with all of that out of the way, again, thanks, and we'll see you next time.